Hello, we are live. It's Sunday Night Spotlight. Welcome. I'm Carolyn Shulman, and my very special guest this evening is Denver's Micki Balder, and I'm super excited to have her joining me tonight. Hello to folks just tuning in. I see you there. Give us a hello in the comments. Give us a like or whatever on the emojis on Facebook, and that helps give us a boost in people's feeds, which is good. The more the merrier, right? So welcome to the show. I'm going to start us off with a tune. This is a newer one. I've played it a couple times now, but it's just fun, and I like to play it, so I'm going to play it tonight. It's a song about having a bad day, and it's called Little Reprieve. Pour me a glass of wine. I've earned a little leisure time. Reality can't take it, might as well replace it with Tiger King and Deep Space Nine. Well, I just had the day from hell. Someone hacked my email. I spent the morning checking my bank account and fretting, tell you it did not go well. I'm looking for a little reprieve. Come be my fantasy or comic relief. Come on now, baby, give it to me. I'll make it worth your time. To-do list is a mile long. I got the time zone of my Zoom call wrong. I do the shopping and the cooking, the dishes that I'm looking for an hour to forget it all. Can you help me to forget it all? Well, I'm looking for a little reprieve. Come be my fantasy or comic relief. Come on now, baby, give it to me. I'll make it worth your time. I wanna take it slow. Let it all just go, 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 go. So won't you cozy up with me? I need some sweet relief, yeah. I'm looking for that little reprieve. Come be my fantasy or comic relief. Come on now, baby, give it to me. I'll make it worth your time. I'm looking for that little reprieve. Come be my fantasy or comic relief. Come on now, baby, give it to me. I'll make it worth your time. All right. Thank you, folks. Oh, so many wonderful people tuning in. Randy Port, aloha. Randy watches every month from Honolulu, Hawaii. Hi, Randy. And David Shulman, the obligatory no relation to me, even though my brother's name is also David Shulman. Hello. Wonderful to see you tuning in from Vermont. and Ellen Shulman, who is relation to me, my mother, and William Shulman, my dad. My brother has never watched one of these, even though he's like very supportive. He's never watched one because he's too busy being young and cool in New Orleans. Driss Ochado, I probably butchered your name, but welcome. Glad to have you. Heather Miller, my good friend Andy Getch, Larry King. I'm so glad you're all here. And speaking of folks who are here, I don't want to put off any longer bringing up my special guest. Micki Balder is a Denver singer-songwriter. We met at an open mic pre-pandemic in the before times. And I just love her songs. She's a wonderful songwriter. She, like me, released her debut record during the pandemic, which is a fun way to do that. So without further ado, here is the wonderful Micki Balder.
Hello.
Hi.
Technically, it was just an EP, not a whole album.
Oh, well, it is excellent.
Same deal, though.
Six songs. You know, yeah, it is the same deal.
Yep.
And let's not belittle all the work and love and excitement and passion and thought that went into that. So.
Yes, in the COVID times.
Yes. It's a beautiful collection of songs.
Oh, thank you.
It's really well produced, and everybody here needs to go check that out. Yeah. So I guess, and it's on your you have links to it on your website, right?
I think so. I might not now that I think about it, but maybe.
Well, it's MickiBalder.com, or you can look her up on Bandcamp too. I know she's there.
Bandcamp, Spotify, YouTube, and all of the above.
Well, I think we would all love to hear a song. So
sure.
What do you have for us?
I'm going to play a bunch of things that are not on that.
I think I'm doing two songs. I'm doing half and half. So.
Yeah. So this song is called Deja Vu. It is, I guess, the newest song that I wrote. I haven't been writing a whole lot recently, but I wrote this song a couple months ago. And yeah, take this off. All I'm left with bunch of old memories of me and you and you. And I know objectively I'm better since you're gone, but somehow life without you still feels wrong. Cause nothing makes me sadder than the way we went down. Been 3 long years since I've seen you around. What once seemed like a tiny town is big enough for you and me to never cross paths. And once upon a time I thought we'd break through, friends to lovers into something new. Now all I'm left with is deja vu and a bunch of old photographs of me and you. Well, that's fun. I noticed that I got a little frozen in the
Yay!
middle there.
Internet issues. That's a beautiful song. I love that.
Oh, thanks.
How long
Okay.
ago did you write that one?
Maybe like 2 months ago? Something
Nice.
like that? Yeah.
Well, I think you might have, I'm trying to remember I think you might have played that at that show,
Oh,
venue.
that's very
Mickey,
possible.
yeah, Mickey played this songwriter showcase at this venue here in Denver that is not, it's called Your Mom's House.
It is not a songwriter venue.
No, it's an interesting place with
Yes, it is.
you know, it's the kind of place where you walk in and like it's very, you know, this was a matinee show on like a Sunday, a beautiful sunshiny Sunday,
Yeah.
and you walk in and there's like no windows. It's
Yep.
very dark and there's
Yep.
like all these black light, you know, like the kind of art that you put a black light on
Yep.
when
Yeah, that's
you're
what you
in
said.
college. But they've started doing like some songwriter showcases.
Yeah, they have.
And it's actually like the people that came were super cool and like really listened. And it was just such a strange experience to be.
And it
in
was
this-
like truly like a black box, and it's like you walked outside and it was like this beautiful sunny day, and then it was like you walk inside and it was like dark.
and it was really cold in there too. Like I was freezing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's interesting. I've been in touch with the people who I guess booked that place, and like
Oh,
I was
nice.
talking about it to my husband. I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get a show at your mom's house," and
Yeah.
every time he's like, "What?"
Yeah, I mean, like, I've known about that place forever, but every time I would, like, announce it to people, like, I would be at open mic or something and be like, I'm playing a gig on Sunday at your mom's house, and every time it would come out of my mouth, I was like, it still just sounds ridiculous.
So yeah, like I think they mostly do electronic music there
They
or
do,
something.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Want to say hi to some more folks who've tuned in, and you're getting lots of nice comments.
Well, thanks, friends.
Heather Miller, you're the best. Heather is Heather is actually we were talking about. I mentioned you before the show.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about song school. Heather is a song school person.
Yay, sounds cool.
And my mom, my dad, my parents like you already.
Thanks, Shulman family.
Totally. And Alan, thanks for tuning in. Hi. All right. Wonderful way to start the night. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll play a tune.
Okay.
And this one is on the album that I released last year. We have the 1-year anniversary of that release coming up next month on May 21st. And to celebrate, I am, they're not ready yet, but I'm in the process of finally printing some t-shirts, which is something that I didn't do when the album came out. I did do whiskey glasses, and that was fun.
I mean, it's good priorities.
Yeah, right? Priorities. I mean, the album is called Grenadine and Kerosene, so I really wanted to do something
Cocktail
like,
themed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're doing some T-shirts, and I'm hoping to have those ready in time for like a 1-year anniversary celebration.
It'll be fun.
Way to keep it going. But so this song is on that album, and it's called Hallowed Light. And the amazing, incredible Megan Burt sang backing vocals on this. And like, I wish I could just listen to her vocal all the time.
I love listening to Megan sing harmonies.
She's dreamy.
Yep. I love listening to Megan sing in general, but
period, because she's fabulous and a wonderful songwriter. So I will give that song a go without the beautiful backing vocal, but I'll see what I can do. Here we go. Through the blinds hits your eyes just right, and the shadows haunting our night can't survive in this hallowed light. Before the day runs ahead, let's hold this moment tight. Breathe the air in and let it fill us up with light. You know my demons, fear in my chest. Time and again you find the place where my best self lives. Right on time, it's fusing my broken lines. They say that a fracture is stronger in the place where it heals with time. Hits your eyes just right, and the shadows haunting our night can't survive in this hallowed light.
I could see how some Megan Burt harmonies on that would be very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, she killed it, of course.
Of course.
And my producer John sang on that a little bit as well.
Nice.
And he's amazing. Thanks for all the kind comments. Jana Pokop. Hello, welcome, my good friend. Jana, congratulations on getting picked for New Folk. It's such a huge honor. Jana. Yeah.
Well done.
She's amazing. She released a just gorgeous album this year called The Astronaut. Everyone needs to go check that out. And actually, if you, those of you who are musicians watching, if you just want to, you can put links in the comments to your stuff, because this is a music loving crowd. And,
Promo all the things.
Yeah. Throw links in there to all the things so all these fine folks can check you out too. When Micki's playing, I'll put a link to her website in there. And I think that should take you to all the good Micki stuff.
Yeah, all the Micki stuff.
Yeah. So, and I guess while I'm at it, I will just say that if we are more than pleased to be performing tonight free of charge, but we would be so appreciative and honored if you felt moved to send a tip. That helps us both out, helps us keep the music coming. In this day and age when people, when streaming pays 0.003 cents per stream or something like that. I'm not even exaggerating like that.
I don't think I've ever seen music from Spotify. I don't know if that's just because I don't know how to find it or I haven't gotten any, but...
You mean like royalties from Spotify?
Anything. Like streaming money.
Yeah, so it's the way that works is like through the whoever you use to distribute it.
Yeah, so
like,
CD Baby.
That,
I don't think I've seen money from them either.
No. Yeah, it takes, I did the math recently, like it takes, I think, 5,000 plays on Spotify to get the equivalent of one album sale. Like if you're selling your CD for $15, you have to get 5,000 streams to get $15.
Well, folks, that's why I haven't seen any money.
Good luck with that, musicians.
What a time to be a musician.
But we are just happy that all these wonderful folks are here watching.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to put this up to Randy, my friend in Honolulu.
Thanks, Randy. I know. So I will say I did this virtually.
Oh, I didn't actually read. I just saw the first part.
I will say that until about a few days ago, I had my Christmas tree right there. And the Christmas tree stayed up for a long time because I was used to using it as a lamp, because I played a virtual open mic every week for the first year of the pandemic. And when it was so dark in like the middle of the winter, this room was even darker. And so the Christmas tree went up early and stayed up late for that reason, but it just came down. So
yeah, we do what we can. I mean, it's hard, like this room I'm in, we have good, nice overhead lights in here. But
yeah, I have one lamp and a few little string lights, so.
And I didn't even see the part about the lighting. I just saw the
nice lyrics, and also it's dark.
Hey, it's intentional, right? It's
wait till you hear the rest of the songs.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna turn it over.
Okay. Well, this song is equally as sad. It's about the same person actually that I wrote the last song about, but I wrote this one about a year ago. Someone had given me a birthday card, and I recorded a podcast with this guy David Coyle on his Raw Songwriting podcast, and I read the letter, but it's about that letter. It's called Constellations. I've been thinking about that letter, the one you wrote in May, that you passed into my hands before the sky turned gray, and I was 31 then, and you were just the same, and we were but a few months from perfect going up in flames. But on that day, you wrote to me with stickers and a drawing on the back of all those nights you fell asleep through movies, and how I always cut you slack. And when we sang in harmony, the drunken boys all laughing to yourself, and all of time stood still. But as I checked the clock, that perfect day was almost through. Just enough was left, but I had everything in you. 'Cause on that day, you wrote to me with stickers and a drawing on the back of all those nights you fell asleep through movies, and how I always cut you slack. And when we sang in harmony, the drunken boys all looked up from their class to see stars, 'cause they were growing in our eyes, but constellations never last. You probably forgot that you wrote it, but I still see it sitting on my shelf, tucked between the manuals and novels, to remember when I'm all by myself. 'Cause on that day, you wrote to me with stickers and a drawing on the back of all those nights you fell asleep through movies, and how I always cut you slack. And when we sang in harmony, the drunken boys all looked up from their glass to see stars, 'cause they were growing in our eyes, but constellations never last. To see stars, 'cause they were growing in our eyes, but constellations never last.
Yay!
Thank you.
Beautiful song. I love the melody and all the images you used in that. Just
All
gorgeous.
pulled straight from a letter.
Wow.
Source
So-
material is really helpful when writing.
Indeed. So the question that I'm sure others out there must be wondering, do you still have the letter?
Oh yeah, I wrote this song maybe like a year ago when I wrote it. Looking at the letter, it is literally tucked, not manuals, but cookbooks. Cookbooks doesn't have as nice of a ring to it, but it is tucked over in the bookshelf over there, so.
Yeah, cookbooks, good luck putting that into a song.
Yeah.
I guess you could if it was like a very like, I don't know, something like the first song I just played that was kind of like staccato and whatever. It's not the most poetic.
No,
word.
it's not. I tried and it just didn't work.
You're getting some applause. Yay. Such a nice crowd tuning in tonight. Thank you all for being here. Well, we're already at the halfway mark. Good grief. Time flies. Well, I have a new one that I want to share. The only people who've heard it are my husband and my vocal coach. And I'm a little nervous about sharing it, but this is such a nice group. Oh, Sue Parker Gerson. I'm such a squirrel. When I could be like mid-sentence, somebody pops on with a comment and I'm
Shiny!
yeah. Sue, we're always glad to have you here. Sue Parker Gerson is a really close friend and also a just kind of a badass in general. She does a lot of important, great work with the Anti-Defamation League, and we love her. What was I? Oh, the new song. So This is such a nice audience, and I feel safe being vulnerable with you all.
Yeah.
So I will just say that I reserve the right to tweak this because I'm not there. There are a couple things I'm still kind of like not sure about, but I just want to. I guess it feels timely, and it's one of these songs that may have. I actually kind of hope it has an expiration date, and you'll see what I mean. It's inspired by what's happening in Europe right now, and so. Hopefully a time will come sooner rather than later when it's not as relevant. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and play the song. Oh, and I'll admit I have to cheat, and I'm going to have the lyrics in front of me because I don't have it memorized just yet. That's how new it is, y'all. So I'll be interested to hear what you think. Oh, and thank you. I see some tips coming in, and thank you so much to all the kind folks sending in those tips. We really appreciate it. They will be shared between us, and that just means a lot. It's like your vote of confidence in what we're doing, so thank you. So I'm tentatively calling this song Sunflower Seeds, but undecided on the title. I am a daughter of this seaside Ukraine town, played on these streets when I was small. My family's roots are buried deep beneath this ground, and if I don't flee, I'll join them all. Our sons and brothers march right past me on the street, waving flags of gold and blue. My prayers are no match for the dangers they will meet, but I'm not sure what else to do. My world is toppling around me as I speak, houses in rubble on the sidewalks neath my feet. I've packed my bag, but it breaks my heart to leave. I won't be a pawn in someone's Pyrrhic victory. So I gave the soldiers seeds. The air is gray and thick with ashes as I leave. The ghosts around me wish me well. I wrap my scarf around my face and try to breathe, and mark their memories where they fell. My world is toppling around me as I speak, houses in rubble on the sidewalks neath my feet. I've packed my bag, though it breaks my heart to leave. I won't be a pawn in someone's Pyrrhic victory. So I gave the soldiers seeds. My neighbor's playing her piano one last time. Through broken glass her farewell flies, each note a missile that she launches to the sky. Where walls may crumble, strength will rise. Our world is toppling around us as we speak, houses in rubble on the sidewalks neath my feet. We clutch our bags and it breaks our hearts to leave. seeds. Sunflowers rise above the weeds.
Nice. I like that finger picking.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. Whew. I don't know. I'm trying to write more songs about things that are not like just about me personally, and so it's I guess I mean this story's been dominating the news, and it's hard to turn away from it, and so I don't know. I tried to weave in some like I don't know if you saw the clip of this clip that went viral of this woman in Ukraine who was a classical pianist, like professional pianist, and she's like playing her piano, and like her apartment got bombed out, and
she just keeps playing,
like fiercely playing. I mean, it was really, really moving, and so that's what I was thinking about when I wrote that last verse. But anyway, well, thank you for the kind words. My wonderful songwriter friend Jana says it's a keeper, so thank you.
It's good to have those friends that like let you know.
That means a lot, And if you hated it, maybe just tell me in a DM. Don't
hate it, axe it.
And my friend Andy, who's also a musician, said, "Powerful song, the sensory in writing." Oh, all right. Thank you, Andy. That means a lot. And Heather, and of course, Larry, and my friend Sue. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. And my mom said, "Made her tear up." That's so nice, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry I made you cry. I promise my last song is takes you the opposite direction. It's a sad song sandwich. So
I largely play only sad songs, so.
I mean, I don't know what the people expect. We're folk singer-songwriters. So.
Yep.
That's, you kind of know what you're getting into when you come to a folk show.
Pretty much. You're welcome, everyone.
So it seems like you've been writing a lot of new stuff.
No.
No? Okay, well, I feel like...
I was writing a bunch of new stuff maybe 5 months ago. And that first song I wrote a couple months ago, and then I have one song that's almost done, but this is like definitely a dip in it ebbs and flows for me, and this is what I would consider like the ebb. I don't know. It's not flowing, so it must be the ebb.
I find the same to be true for me, and it's like there's something about you write one song and then it's like you've got the creativity flowing. Juice, and sometimes exactly. Yep. I like hate using the word juice, but there's not. It's like the tap is on. I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
Tap flows.
The spigot.
Yep.
Like we're songwriters, we can come up with better words, but turns out
we're saving them for songs.
Yeah, one would hope. But it's like you'll write one, and then maybe one or two more will come, and then I also will have like a dry spell.
Yep.
But I'm trying to be more intentional about it, well, I would love to hear another of yours.
Sure. This now that Carolyn just talked all this stuff about trying to branch away from writing songs about yourself. None of my songs are very good at that, but this song, I guess I kind of wrote about someone else, which is sort of close. I wrote the song about an ex of an ex. But I don't know, I think one of the nice things about songwriting is that it allows you to say things to people that you would never get to say otherwise. And sometimes that's blind rage. And sometimes it's undeserved compassion, and that's kind of what I was going with. It's called Green with Glory. Like a hawk rolling across the mountains, keeping eyes above its kingdom down below, till the darkness, oh, it starts creeping in, and it's chewed up all that's inside, till there's nothing left but hollow. And this is how it goes when you move forward, letting go of what you left. So put it down, change your story. Life is way too short to carry green with glory. And I know it's not what you expected, but it's time to loosen the ties that you've been wearing like a prize around your neck, and put it down. Turn the green to gold, turn this shit around. You're just a stranger, oh, I don't know you at all, but you're painted like an X upon my shoulders. But I present no danger, no real threat, no assault, only inklings of a past that's no longer unfolding. And this is how it goes when you move forward, letting go of what you left. So put it down, change your story. Life is way too short to carry green with glory. And I know it's not what you expected, but it's time to loosen the ties that you've been wearing like a prize around your neck, and put it down. Turn the green to gold, turn this shit around. And I'm trying to find composure and compassion while the others say to close the door. But it's hard to keep it up when it feels like you and I have been here one too many times before. So put it down, change your story. Life is way too short to carry green with glory. And I know it's not what you expected, but it's time to loosen the ties that you've been wearing like a prize around your neck, and put it down. Turn the green to gold, turn this shit around. Turn the green to gold, turn this shit around. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
I love that imagery, turn the green to gold. It's beautiful.
So I was like thinking of like green with jealousy and then another reason,
That was how I interpreted it. I guess you could interpret that a lot of different ways. Like I think about in the book, I'm about to nerd alert, but in the book, The Great Gatsby, like I think the color green is often like associated with hope and but it can go either way for sure. And it really works nicely in that song.
Thanks.
I also love the melody, like when you said close the door and you brought the melody way up. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Great song. I guess this is our last round already. The night has flown. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, this is a song that I don't play too much on my. I've played it, I guess, a couple times on my live streams. But I'm playing this fundraiser for our daughter's school next weekend. If anyone watching out there is a Stanley British parent, you need to buy your tickets if you haven't already, and come out to the show. It's going to be fun. I'll be performing along with three other talented musicians from within the school community. We have an amazingly talented staff and parent community at our daughter's school. It's like a pretty artsy bunch, which is really cool. And but so I'm doing this one next week, and I hadn't played it in a long time, so I've been practicing it. So I thought I would just play it tonight, because why not? But before I do that, I just want to throw up some of these nice compliments for your song, Micki. Heather said,
Thanks,
gorgeous
Heather.
melody and lots of applause. Just like to highlight all the nice things people are saying.
Thank you, friends.
And also, let's see, what is this? Driss asks, do any of you hear Bambinos? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Driss.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Bambino, like Italian? Like, I don't know. Yeah. And also wanted to thank the folks who, I like to thank by name folks who've been kind enough to tip us. And so I want to send a big thanks to Randy Port and Sam Forney. Hi, Sam. Haven't seen you in a long time. It's nice to know you're watching. Hi. And Jana and let's see, my mom. And if I forget someone, I'm sorry. Andy Getch, thank you. You guys are so kind, and we really appreciate it. And if I left you out, it was not intentional. Really appreciate it. Hi, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. I saw Sam at a Weepies show in Boulder one time, and that was like fun to run into
Love
there.
the Weepies.
I know. Did you hear they broke up?
No, did they really? Shucks. I went and saw them in pre-COVID times. They opened for Joshua Radin, and it was so lovely. They've been playing music for a long time, though.
Yeah. Well, and they were married, and I think they separated, and
That's sad.
they were just one of my favorite.
Their song Jolene is like one of the only songs that I consistently cover.
You cover Jolene?
Mm-hmm.
Love that song.
The line about like I only care about or only think about you when it's raining or it's not. It's just so good.
No, it's like just break my heart.
Oh,
Steve
so
Tannen.
Sad. Yep.
Oh, they're so good. And yeah, I think they're both embarking on more solo work. And I know Steve Tannen does a lot with like sync licensing type stuff. Like he's gotten their music into all kinds of like ads and TV shows and stuff, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I was so sad to hear about that. Anyway, and Sue is also, I didn't know you were a Weepies fan, Sue. Are you talking about, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, all right, well, I'm going to stop my rambling like I tend to do. You guys are awfully nice to put up with me and my nonstop chatter. But this one is a country song, and it's kind of the only country song I've got. And it's based on a true story. And it's called I Don't Miss You. Sometimes I wish I'd never met you. Wish I had not surrendered to your smile. And most days I regret how long I let you crawl beneath my skin and squeeze your fingers around my brain until you drove me right insane there for a while. And I don't miss you not one bit. When I see you, I will spit into your eye and say hello. Then I'll wave goodbye and go. Do you recall that night you came to my place, looking for a quick and guiltless time? We had some fun, and when you left the next day, you left your hat and it sat in my closet for 8 months. And when I wore it once, you yelled till I cried. And I don't miss you not one bit. When I see you, I will spit into your eye and say hello. Then I'll wave goodbye and go. Yep. I think it is time that our bridge burns. See what I did there, musicians? Sometimes it still makes me sad, a smidge, to think about you. But when I do, I stop and think about you as a pebble in my shoe. That was a minor annoyance in my day, but I shook it out and got on my way. And I was okay, I'll be okay, I'm okay. 'Cause I don't miss you not one bit. When I see you, I'll just spit into your eye and say hello. Then I'll wave goodbye and go. I will wave goodbye and go. I will wave goodbye and
go. Nice. I love the little country ditties.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. My friend Ed Calvin, who's a dad at our school, is going to play mandolin with me on that.
Oh, so cool. Nice.
Looking forward to that.
I like it.
Thank you. I realized, halfway through the first verse that my guitar had gone out of tune, so sorry for making all your ears bleed.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh man, well, do you have any? I know that you have shows coming up because you've been killing it.
I've been slowing down a little bit.
This is slow for you, because right
now, yeah, I kind of slowed down at booking gigs a little bit. I just played I have a show coming up in Rollinsville near Netherland in June. I've got another show coming up in Denver that isn't announced yet in June. But other than that, that's all I got right now. So I'm trying to slow down a bit, but we'll see.
The Rollinsville show, is that the Howlin' Wolf?
Howlin' Wind, yeah.
Howlin' Wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm wearing your sweatshirt right now, but you can't really see it.
Oh.
Howlin' Wind.
Yay. I need to check that place out. I know, several great songwriters you included have been playing there, which is nice.
It's my home away from home, so that's mostly why I play there.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I too have some things coming up in June, including a house concert on June 26th. I think whatever that last Sunday in June is, I think it's the 26th. I'll be playing at my friend Saul Rosenthal's house in his backyard. Grateful to be part of that concert series he's doing this summer. And then I have a show. It's also not announced, so I don't know if it's probably in poor taste to mention. The ticket link is not available yet, but I'll be playing at Lost City here in Denver on June 18th, and I'm really excited for that. And Barry Osborne is going to open that show, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Right on.
Yeah, so, well, let's have Micki close out the night, and then we will come back to say goodbye to everybody. And take it away, Micki.
Well, this is not at all the song that I was going to play. This is a song off the EP, but I was thinking about, I haven't done this streaming deal in a while, but at the beginning of the pandemic, I was playing virtual open mics every week, and I was kind of in the process of falling in love with someone that lived on the other side of the country, and I was just thinking as I was sitting here watching the stream and playing about all of the times that I played all these like virtual open mics and knew that they were out there watching and played songs that I had written about them and just how long ago that feels like it was. And this song I wrote about them. I played it on Instagram Live, and I told them I was going to do it, and they watched it, and then they sent me a text afterwards. And it's called "Till I See You Again."
Cause everything just felt right.
been worth the wait. I hope I see you again. Till I see you again.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Lovely, lovely song. Heather wants to know, did they know it was for about them?
Yep. They did indeed.
That's intense. Very nice. And we got some applause from my mom. And my friend Randy, Carolyn and Micki, nice show. Thank you. Thank you, Randy. We're so glad you're tuning in. And Larry King, Larry and I were watching another live stream together earlier today. Mary Gaucher does a Sunday afternoon live stream, and she had Betty Sue, who is another Austin singer-songwriter, and I guess Betty Sue is touring right now with Curtis McMurtry, or with James McMurtry. Curtis is his son. And they were in Nashville, and so Betty Sue was able to be in the actual studio with Mary Gaucher, and they sang together and played together, and it was lovely. And Larry was there. Thanks for tuning in to all the live streams, Larry. And yeah, Mom says, very good show. Went by too fast. Thanks. Oh yeah, and Heather was watching too. Of course you were. Heather also is such a great. She's a phenomenal songwriter herself. Go check out her music, but she's a great friend to all of us musicians and is so supportive. And she's a former Spotlight guest as well. All right. Well, Micki, thank you so much for being my special guest this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's been a complete pleasure. I love your music, and you're such a great songwriter. So glad you were able to be here. And thanks to all of you for joining us. We really appreciate it. So be sure to look out for those shows coming up from Micki. And if you're not on my mailing list, you can sign up on the website. Oh, and I was going to put a link to Micki's website in the comments. I can still do that after the stream is over if you want to go check that out.
It's
but
MickiBalder.com.
Yeah, MickiBalder.com. Pretty self-explanatory. There it is.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks so much. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and we'll see you next month. Bye-bye.